Hello, everyone, and welcome back to episode 5 of the Server Play series. I have picked up shortly after where we left off. I've gone ahead and started digging a little bit of a mine, which is pretty much standard operating procedure. I know it's not terribly interesting, but I did want to get a little bit of a mine going. I'm kind of hoping to run into a little bit more clay. Let's see. So we'll just kind of dig around and see what happens. Chalk copper ore. That's interesting. It's an interesting way to get some copper. Looks like I'm digging into an Extreme Hills, which is kind of nice. Extreme Hills usually is a good place to get a lot of different kinds of resources. I think I'm going to put that in my offhand if it'll let me. Good. Might make this go a little faster. There, I think, was that clay? Yeah, there we go. That was the last little bit of clay I needed. So hopefully, what is this, more copper? Yeah, we'll take that. There we go. Yeah. I wanted to get one of these clay buckets so I can get some water, get a little bit of food going here. Yep, there we go. I had 2 more pieces in there. Excellent. So this should give me my clay bucket. There we go. And, you know, I probably should be looking in the quest book to see if any of this stuff is a quest. But, you know, generally, even when I'm playing these questing maps, I still kind of like to get my own little setup going first. So hopefully this will let me get some food going. Hopefully we should just be able to run back over here to this well. I think, yeah, there we go. Interesting that the bolt mechanic was disabled. Not sure why. Almost every other, well, in fact, every other mod pack that I've played that has those bowls, it's kind of an early game way of transporting water before you find iron. And you know, I do think that maybe right over here wouldn't be that bad of a place to go ahead and get our first farm set up. Especially since it looked like it was going to be quite a bit easier than I remember it being. Let me go ahead and combine these. There we go. And there we go. There's my hoe. I thought I left it inside there for a second. I usually kind of map out where I want my farm before I actually do it. That way it goes a little bit quicker for me this way. I generally don't really have to count. I like my farms to be 7 by 7. But man, all the counting that you do a lot of counting in Minecraft. And honestly, it does get a bit tedious sometimes. Still fun, you know, overall, you know, definitely worth it. Minecraft is a lot of fun. Let's go ahead and get some of that wheat out. And I'll do some blackberries. I thought I had some tomato seeds. Cactus fruit. I don't know, let's get some strawberries. I don't know that I can plant the blackberries, but I'll give it a shot. Rice. I don't know that that will be as useful as it has been in the past. A lot of the stuff that I've done with rice, I've done with prosperity shard, huh? Interesting. Could have sworn I had some tomato seeds, though. Perhaps I was mistaken. Oh well. I don't think I can just plant the tomatoes, but I'll give that a shot. Maybe some grapes. Huh. Well, no, potatoes will be useful. So let's let's go ahead and take a nap. I moved the bed over here further away from the doors so that just in case there were mobs outside, I'd still be able to sleep. Interesting. Let's find out if we can plant these tomatoes. Oh, we can. Okay. Did not think that would be a thing, but apparently it is. Some blackberries. Pop these over here. Some strawberries. And I think I'll make a little bit of a wheat farm right here. And let's do some potatoes on this side. There we go. And I think that'll be good. That'll be good enough for now to get us started. I think now, let me make a pressure plate real quick. Just real quick. Hopefully they haven't messed with that recipe. That looks pretty standard. There we go. First bit of automation, guys. We have an automated door now. Haha. I did get my tinker table set up and kind of dug this out a little bit too. Then I started digging that mine a little bit, as you guys saw when we were starting the episode. But I think now might be a good time to try to check out common loot bag there. Try to check out this quest book a little bit more. Maybe we can kind of use this mayoral duties. Cobblestone bread. So do I need 16 of those? Let's find out. Let's take a look at that again. Do I need to chisel? That might be what's up. Let's see. This should give me enough of that. That should give me enough of that. Let's take a look at that again. Yeah, that's exactly what I needed to do. So let's get the planks that we need. So we needed 16 of those. There we go. Oh, this is a pick. Interesting. Not sure. I think the supply camp chest might be more useful. Honestly, I don't know, because I don't see what that gave me. I'm not even sure what we got there. Oh, I got the rare loot bag and the supply camp. That's from mine colonies, which I know almost nothing about. Let's see what we got in our loot bags. Grapefruit soda, huh? Orange string, some iron nuggets, a feather, and some more paper. How about the rare loot bag? Chocolate bacon. Wow. Intermedium essence, that might be a little useful. Silver, vibrant alloy nugget, and constantan ingots. It's not terribly useful, but I guess it's not horrible. Go ahead and get a couple more chests so we can get a little better organization going. Let's start putting some of this stuff up here. String can go up there. That stuff can go up there. I'm basically thinking anything that is not a block. And we'll take this stuff out. Now the brown wool's block. It can stay in there. There we go. Yeah, see, anything that's a cubish block for now will go in there. Stuff that's not food and not a cubish type block can go up here. Now, the chocolate bacon is definitely food. It sounds delicious. I mean, I got to be honest with you. That's I have chocolate and I have bacon at home, so I'm thinking I may try to make some of this myself later. That sounded like a really good idea. Let's see. So basically, guys, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a little bit of a break and look at this quest book and see if there's, a path that I need to start going down, or if I'm just going to kind of be able to meander through and kind of do things what we, as we please. So I'll be back in just a moment. Okay, guys, I'm back, and it looks like I may want to try to follow this questing book. And it looks like I did kind of, I realized I already had enough on me to finish this next quest, Gadgets and Gizmos. We did already have the clay bucket. We'd gotten enough paper from the previous quest to complete this one. And of course, the sticks were easy enough. And I did not have to craft another clay bucket. It was perfectly happy with the clay bucket that I already had, which I thought was pretty cool. I've run into packs in the past where, if it's a crafting task, it did not count if you already had one. It actually wanted you to craft it then and there after you had looked at the quest. So let's see what we need for an engineer's hammer. Hopefully that'll be a pretty standard recipe. I'm sure it's in that list somewhere, but man, it's not really jumping out at me, so we may actually need to... There it is, I see it. That's the standard recipe, but we're going to need some iron. So it looks like I'm going to need to mine down and see if we can't find some iron. Looks like it's nap time. Looks like Kavito's on the server, so I may not need to sleep. That it looks like we have that mod installed that not everybody needs to sleep, which is pretty cool. Let's dig down a little bit, see if we can't run into some iron. Which hopefully, since we're in the extreme hills, won't be too far away. Let's go ahead and get those torches back in the offhand. Yeah, and this is kind of the boring part, I know. I gotta say, so far, this pack looks pretty cool. I'm kind of liking it. There we go. There's some iron. That should be enough, hopefully, to get us our engineer's hammer. I may just go ahead and craft myself some stairs here. Let's go ahead and knock these out. There we go. I'm thinking doing some stairs sooner than later might not be a bad idea. Can I make stairs with this stuff? Look at that, I can. Interesting. Well, that'll be kind of cool. Let's pop some of these stairs down. Oh, it's going to be like that, huh? Let's see, can we make stairs out of this stuff? I got quite a bit of it. Oh, yeah, we can. Look at that. That's going to help. Oh, well, that was not intended. Probably should have started that iron smelting while we're doing this, but that's all right. This shouldn't take too long. I didn't dig that far down. There we go. A little bit of civility. Well, let's get our iron in here. Give this a chance to cook up. And I honestly think I know I said I was going to follow that quest book, but I think it might be a good idea to go ahead and try to get a Tinker Smeltery up and running. And just because I'm not really the biggest fan of not doubling the resources. So let's see, this should be the engineer's hammer. A little bit of string and those iron ingots. There's our engineer's hammer. And was that all? Oh, well, look at that. That gave me a creosote oil bucket. Well, that's cool. That opened that up. So that's pretty interesting. Interesting. Complete. So what is next? Gaia's Power. Floral fertilizer from Britannia. Let's see what that's going to take. There it is. Bone meal and some floral powder, it looks like. And we get that from a pestle and mortar. It looks like Kavito found our little hole in the wall here. That's one of my brothers. So let's see what we need for a pestle and mortar. And that looks pretty standard. We need a stick, a plank, and a bowl, which we should already have. Like I may need to go and knock down some more trees really quick. Are any super close by? There's some over there. I've got my axe handy. Loving that fast leaf decay seems to be a thing in this pack, by the way. And these oak trees just grow kind of weird sometimes. Try to get this cleaned up a little bit. Sometimes, just having these leaves hanging around for no reason kind of bothers me sometimes. Alright, and while I'm thinking about it, before we head back in to play with some more of the goodies that we got, hopefully, I'm going to go ahead and probably, I think, I'm going to clear this little area out and have a little bit of a tree farm here. Usually, having some kind of a tree farm is not too bad of an idea most of the time. I'm thinking just right over here is probably going to be really good. Let's get some of this stuff put in the backpack. It's nice that they start us off with the backpack. That's pretty cool. That'll be one of my first goals once I get the smeltery up and running, is turn that into an iron backpack. Alright, so that should be plenty of room to get some trees going. I think right around in here is going to be a good enough place to start. That'll probably do for now. See how this stuff's doing. Like, we got our strawberries up already. And I have a feeling my inventory is super full since I'm not picking anything up. Man, they've got a lot of seeds in here. Let's get those strawberries. The nature sounds or something, huh? Good. We can get some of these grapes down. That's nice. We have a good little amount of food going right away. All right, let's check out what we got in this haul. A little bit more food. Another lead, some gunpowder, and some more clay. That'll come in handy. Let's go ahead and get this stuff put up. And I think what I'm going to do with this is I think I'm not going to need any. Huh. Never seen a message like that before. I can still hear stuff. Let's go ahead and see if we can't make some treated wood, perhaps. Because honestly, I'd like to empty that bucket out. I think this could be some treated wood if I put this in the middle here. Yeah. There we go. Now we have an iron bucket. I don't know if that was what the pack creator intended, but let's see. Let's go ahead and take a nap. And what was our next goal? that's right, the floral fertilizer. We needed some planks for that. We needed to make the mortar and pestle. If I remember right, it should be something like this. Yeah. Let's check our plant chest here and see if we got enough flowers to make something. I'll leave that there for just a second. I'm going to go and hijack a few more flowers. You know, I probably should have looked in the backpack because I may have had some in there. But that's all right. This should give us what we need right here. I think I may. Well, let's see if I can make a party with my brother. Interesting. Okay. We need 2 of those floral fertilizers. Well, so let's see. Did I leave that down there? I believe I did. See, bone meal, so we're going to need, I think I got a bone up here. There we go. So we need to do that. And this will get us a floral fertilizer. And I don't know if this will. It does. Excellent. There we go. We've got another one completed. Got our Lexica Botania. And what do we need for this one? A chisel and a stone chisel. Let's see. I think I'll need a stick. That's interesting. I don't even know where that one was. Petal power. Oh, cool. Floral fertilizer. Wow. Oh, cool. It's kind of weird, though. This one's not really wanting to. You know what I bet might help? Let's see if I can adjust my video settings here. And perhaps if we put this on normal, I might be able to read that a little bit better. Oh, yeah, I think so. No, that one. Oh, there we go. That's not so bad. That's a little easier. Let's see now if we put that back on large. If that stayed in the same place. Hoping it did. And no. Oh, but that did. Okay, there we go. We can zoom in and out with the mouse wheel. Okay. So that is interesting. We've unlocked a bunch more of these chapters. Interesting. So let's see where we were back on this main questing page. The chisels, that's right. So let's see what we need for a stone chisel. I've never made one of those before. Oh, really? Okay, we should be able to do that right away. Let's see. Do I have stuff in here? I do. Let's make some sticks. I'll probably need to find a little more iron. And that's got to be cobblestone, not wood. Put that up. I think what we might do here is I think this is actually going to be a good wrapping up point for this episode. So I am going to work on getting our mine done. And get these blocks out of here, put those in the middle chest with the other blocks. I'll work on getting that mine done so that when we come back next time, hopefully I'll have a little bit more of the resources that we need to start cranking some of these quests out. So I hope you guys are enjoying the new server series mod pack of The Simple Life 2. If you are enjoying these videos, be sure to give me a thumbs up. If you'd like to be notified of videos that I put out in the future, be sure to subscribe to the channel. Thanks for stopping by today, guys, and take care.